Attention Battlefielders, class is in session. I got a little bit of homework coming for you guys. I thought of an idea that I could incorporate to kind of get the community's response towards something. So this is what I want you guys to do. Listen to the commentary, obviously, but beforehand, I want you to pay attention and leave something down in the comment below. There's one of two things that I want to encourage you guys to do. One of which, leave a comment, whether it's agreeing with something I think or disagree with, your own ideas and opinions, or even creating a video response to this one. Create a video log, another gameplay commentary, and tell me what you want to see. So basically what I'm encouraging you guys to do is create a Battlefield 4 wish list. I want you guys to throw it right at me, what you'd like to see changed, altered, added in, modified. Let me know what you guys want to see. So this commentary is based on the overall wish list of this, and I think if all goes well, you guys drop enough comments down there, support the video enough, and send in some video responses, I'll review them, go through them, and maybe make a follow-up video tomorrow or the day after, depending on how well this does, and kind of get a massive group, you know, just kind of see what the community thinks about this whole idea, and I'd like to see what that happens. I'd like to see where many of us actually lie, what we guys honestly think. So, without further ado, I want to talk to you guys about what I'd like to see change, what I'd like to see be added in, so on and so forth. So, without further ado, let's talk about the classes. I'd like to see the Assault class stay the same. I do think I'm comfortable with the Medic Kit on there alongside the Patty Cakes. I do think there should be more universally strong weapons. I don't think everybody should have the comfort of the top 3 weapons in the game in the same category. I think that leads it into the unnecessary thing. If the AEK, for example, was in the Engineer, this game would be entirely different. You know what I mean? So if they balance out where the weapons belong versus, you know, whether or not, you know, the class. You know, a lot of people think the class is overpowered, but I think the general difference is which weapons are in those classes. So I think if they mix that up and properly put the ones in the right things, and there's strong weapons in each one of them, if 416 was in the support or something like that, I'd be pretty excited about that. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing the ammo packs and whatnot mixed around, but again, one of my big fears is with noob tubes and things along the sides of that. Replenishing that with ammo packs with the Assault Kit could be a little bit challenging, a little bit of a no-no. But for the most part, I'd like to see it all stay the same. Now, the Engineer class is perfect how it is, in my honest opinion. I would like to see a slight change with the Support class. I'd like to see tossable C4. I don't like that it just drops like straight feces. I like to be able to toss it a little bit. Even if it's an underhand, I'll go female for a little bit. If it gives me an extra 5 feet, so be it. But I think there should be the ability to actually toss it versus just like dropping it out of your hand. I'm not bowling or anything. It's just extremely weak. So that's one big fix I'd like to see change. Again, now a lot of people have been pushing for the sensor ball to return. I, for one, I'm okay with that. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I think if people actually professionally utilize the MAV, you could fly it in and set it somewhere securely around the base. You can use it in a better means than you could even use a sensor ball. So if you're patient enough, you can go fly it behind a base, set it down, and know exactly what's in the vicinity. So we have something similar to that, but because of the time delay, you can't do it on the go. A lot of people are afraid of it, and that's just how I feel with that one. Now, I do have another thing that I want to talk about. With the revives, I think there should be a limit to about how you should revive and who should be revived. I think one of two ways. I think if you're knifed from the back and your man tags are taken, you're disgraced, you're just a horrible person, and you should not be allowed to be revived. Another one is a headshot. And I know it's going back to the realistic kind of thing, but if I snipe a guy in the head, I don't want to see some assault guy come out of nowhere, put the patty cakes on him, defib him, and he's right back in the fight. I got a damn headshot, you know what I mean? So that's another thing I honestly believe and feel strongly about. Also, another thing, this is just an idea I thought of, because, and I think it's a good thing that the entire servers can't talk to each other, but the in-squad, you know, VoIP, the ability to communicate with teammates is essential. I'd like the ability to possibly click a button or something like that and bring up a map and be able to put like a waypoint, if you will, in-game. And I know there are different things like this in different games and previous games and stuff like that, but I'd like the ability for everybody in your team to be able to do that. Not just direct orders or anything like that, but say, hey, there's 2 here, you know, click it, so on and so forth. And that's just how I feel. Like, if you moved your button over to an area and clicked A, you could say sniper there or armor there. You know, there's different ways you could do things. And I think that would be a great addition to the game. So we have all these ideas, all these crazy things, these things that we'd like to see fixed. Suppression's always been something that's bothered me a little bit. I do think there should be something there. I think your screen should blur. I think there should be reddening, and many other, I guess, symptoms. But I do not think that it should make your bullets, I guess, deviate from the initial path. I don't think it should mess with the accuracy of your weapon. And that's just me. Again, everybody has their different things. Some people like suppression in the game. For you guys, whatever. I, on the other hand, I think it's a video game after all, and where my shots go, I want them to go. I'm playing a video game. This isn't real life, and even in real life, I'd probably focus a little bit more. I don't know. We have all our own thoughts. I bitch about suppression enough, but those are just a few things I wanted to touch on. I would love to do a follow-up video, but again, that comes down to a lot of you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, I think the equipment's doing pretty solid. I think I'd like to see not necessarily weapon balance in the form that most people think, but spreading the good weapons evenly across the different categories. I'd like to see possibly all kit equipment, possibly like binocs, NVGs or something. And not enough people use the IRNV, but if there were NVGs, more dark maps, night maps, I think that'd be cool. Something like thermal even, versus having it as an actual sight. Why not put it in the game like that? So if you had to, you can alternate and switch it out instead of having the mortars on or something. You can do that. And that's just how I feel on it. So if you have any other additions, toss them down in a comment down below. Please be sure to drop a like rating on the video. And thank you guys for watching. I'll try to accept all the video responses as soon as they come. And let me know what you guys think. Get creative.